Hey, how you guys doing? Um, Today I want to talk about trauma and think about a little bit about like what the just experience of trauma in general. Um, I feel like and then we go through life and there's a lot of like trauma, traumatic experiences that are not addressed, and then there's behaviors that are there's a huge sense of dissatisfaction, and then they stem from behaviors that stem from unresolved trauma. And the trauma is unresolved is because it's just too traumatic, I guess, to deal with at the moment, and then it's a whole cycle. Um, so, how to stop the cycle, I guess, or maybe let's talk about the importance, like just the nature of these traumatic incidences at all. What does trauma mean? Trauma is severe, a severe damage to what? To the the normalcy, the normal, um, the whatever's stopping you, whatever this is, happiness. The trauma is a severe shock to your comfort, I guess, um, and the causes of your comfort. So let's talk about, for me, I think the beginning of all trauma is when you're born, probably. You know, the womb is probably very comfortable, and then being born to the light and not being that comforted anymore is probably the first trauma experience. Babies come out crying. Um, so really, like we got to start from there. Maybe before that, I don't even know, but that's probably like something that should be addressed. Um, Let me just talk about you little traumas that happen. Like sometimes every day, sometimes you know uh, from your parents yelling at you to now noises and aggressive like door shutting or something like that. Um, so there's ranges, and sometimes there's trauma caused by ourselves, like when we take drugs or something, and then we deal with it goes up and then it goes down, and that when you go the come down can be entirely extremely traumatic. Um, so there's a lot of things that we don't address necessarily. I mean, at least I know for myself that I haven't been able to recognize that before, and so it's a profound thing for me to realize, and it can allow me to kind of have more compassion for myself and for other people. Like probably the destructive behavior that they project out in the world is stemming from their own traumatic experiences that they haven't been able to deal with in a healthy way. Uh, so therefore, it's really, I mean, recognizing trauma can be the first step in compassion, in your ability to objectively recognize an experience and not let it define you or your further perpetuate the experience, the trauma, or the negative experiences. Huh. So I invite you to maybe talk with me and tell me what trauma is that you haven't dealt with, or if there are any things that are stopping you from taking the time to really witness, like what is not available to you, for you to take the time just to witness the trauma that the, the life has given you, that you feel like you can address at this moment. If you'd like to, you can share it with me, and I really think it would be a lovely discussion. Thanks, have a good day. Bye.